Hello and welcome back to the Bluayado channel. It's portfolio review time. I've been buying. I didn't do an update for a while on my portfolio. The market is turning around a little bit. I'm still down. Yield Max still has nav erosion. I did do some stuff to try to suppress the nav erosion. I did come out of a couple of not so some yield max that weren't doing so well. And I did buy into some other securities, but even they didn't stand up to the market scrutiny of going down with the tariffs and the other political situations that's impeding the market from doing well. So, portfolio review time again. This is my fire account. This is the account I am living off of. Currently, this month should be pretty good. Last month was not so good. Um, I only made about 4,000. I made under 5,000 last month. This month has 5 weeks, so it should be doing pretty well. But let's just go over what's in here. Let's start from page one. I'm not on page one. I have 143 securities in my account. I do have some investment ones. Everything in my account is not dividends, and it's a dividend portfolio, but I do have other stuff in there for growth. So I have Apple, which pays a dividend. It's not high, but it does pay a dividend. It's about a 0.50% yield on it. And I got 7 shares and it should do about $7. So that's Apple. I do have AAPW. It's Apple coverage, but it pays weekly. And this is from Roundhill. So that should be doing pretty good. I only have 15 of these, but this pays out weekly. And I do have Apple coverage on Curve. So Curve Securities, I do have Apple coverage there. So I'm covering Apple itself and two different ETFs that's covering Apple, one monthly and one weekly. Um, I have Apple with Yield Max too. So AL. Here we go. Yeah, I also have Apple coverage with Yield Max. So APLY, have 100 shares of those, and that should make about $700 this year. So that's not too shabby. So I am covering Apple all over the place, and I do have the underlying security. So that is for Apple. I have AbbVie, because it's just a good stock. I gotta have it. So I only have one of those, but you gotta put it in there somewhere. You just have to. So AI, I do have. This is my only Canadian stock. I do get hit with Canadian tax every time I pay a dividend. So I only have one. I really only bought it because I hold AIYY 100 shares. So I just like to look at the underlying security. That's why I only put one in there. AIPI is Rex shares. Even they can't stand up to NAV erosion. This is a $50 stock and it's only $42 right now. So that's that. Allstate is my personal insurance company. So again, I do go with buy what you use. So I use Allstate, which is my condo and my car insurance. So I am buying what I use. So I have one share of that in here, and it's doing pretty good. It's up. Umbrella. This was a suggestion for a tech stock. So again, I only have one of those. AMDY is yield max coverage here. Again, serious NAV erosion is taking place here. This is a $20 stock, and now it's only worth $7.80, but it's still paying, so I still have it. Should make $600 this month, even though, you know, significant NAV erosion. I didn't sell it off yet. AMD as a underlying stock is still pretty good. That's probably why I didn't totally sell it off yet. Amerisafe. Again, I found this when I was looking at extra special dividends, so I just held on to this stock. Again, this is a $50 stock. It's holding up pretty good to the NAV erosion. It's only $48, only down $2 in this terrible market. So Amerisafe is still doing really well, and it pays a dividend. Not a high dividend, but it pays a dividend. Gonna get about $15 from these 10 shares this year, so not too shabby. Amazon does not pay a dividend, but Amazon is Amazon. I use Amazon all the time, so I have to buy Amazon stock. And I am looking at Amazon coverage with Curve. That should be paying $66. And I have Amazon coverage with Yieldmax. That's also going to pay $551. It's estimated, around $551 this year. So Amazon is really good. And I have, where else do I have Amazon? I think that might be it, unless I see something later. Arista Networks is pretty good. I bought one after the stock split, and it's up. So there you go for that. Um, it doesn't pay a dividend, I don't think. This is more of a growth stock. ASLM is a good stock to hold. It's going up pretty high. So yeah, this is doing well. I only have one, but it's doing okay. Broadcom also only have one of those, but it's up, so okay, it's doing pretty good. Babu, this is Alibaba, and this is down. This is down, but it's still paying, so I should get $227 from this for this year with 25 shares. Baidu, only have one of these. It's like Asian Google, I think Baidu is. I can't if I got that wrong, somebody correct me. I think that's what Baidu is. It's like a search engine. Biggie, 10 shares. This is that Target 12. This is the guaranteed 12% kind of thing. So again, I got a little bit of NAV erosion. It's not significant NAV erosion, but I did. This is a $50 stock and it's $47. So 10 shares should only get me $15. Again, this is a very conservative NAV on this one, just 12%. BlackRock, they're in everything. And this is still 900. It did take a hit. This is used to be like $1,000 stock and it's $993 now. It's down a little bit, but it's not significant NAV erosion. But you did lose some money on this. Kava. It's like another kind of Chipotle. I did this for investment purposes. I ate there. I thought it was a pretty good restaurant. So I bought this for investment purposes. CIPI is the crypto from Rec Shares. Again, 10 shares of those. This did take a NAV hit. This was another $50 stock and it's down to 39. It's a deep discount if you want to get into it. It should still pay about $175. I do only have 10 of these. So I did spend about 500 bucks. I'm down now. 39.60. It's a deep discount on this one. Siva, I have one share. This is also down. Took a hit on this one. CLM is still doing pretty good. I'm only down about 6 cents or something like that. So it's still doing what it's supposed to do. This pays about 19 to 20% distribution on it. So $7 stock. I'm still going to get $146.88 for this for the year. This is pretty much set. This is $12 and this is constant. This doesn't change. Um, Clorox. I got one share and it's down. It's a bad time when you can't trust Clorox. Clorox, has a lot of stuff and it's even that's taking a hit. Chipotle again, I tell you guys that was my worst stock split. So it still hasn't recovered. since the stock split. It was better off when it was a $3,000 stock, to tell you the truth. I did sell off some. It still never recovered though. Coin, one share. This is a very volatile security. Again, Coinbase is the highlighter for Yieldmax, one of the highlighters. So I do have coverage for Yieldmax monthly. I have coverage for, sorry, I say Yieldmax. I have coverage for Coinbase monthly with Yieldmax, and I have coverage weekly with Roundhill, and then I have the original security. So again, even though I have significant NAV erosion for this security, because this again came out as a $20 stock, and I have been buying it over the last 2 years or a year and a half now. So yeah, I do have some at 20, and I did have significant NAV erosion on this. What is my average? My average is 16, so I lost half of mine. I paid 18 grand for this thing here. So, um, and now it is not going that well. So my average cost is 16 and now it's $8. So again, I am hit significant. It's like half of this, right? So probably only worth 9,000 right now to me. And my portfolio is only worth 9 grand, but I paid 18,000 for it. And it's still gonna pay though, right? So even though, like I said, it's significant NAV erosion, but with this much shares, I am still due to make 15 grand this year, which is more than I lost in the NAV. You know what I'm saying? I pay 18, I'm gonna make 15, but it's only worth 9. So again, not selling this off is doing me good. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still getting paid from it, even though I lost the actual value from it, but it's still paying out. So you gotta weigh these things before you start doing like a massive sell when you see your portfolio go down, because like I said, the market turned around now, and if I sold like crazy, because I told you guys before I was really down um before, but I'm holding out because you're still getting paid. So there's no reason to sell it off, even though you saw this. This could make somebody run for the hills, or it can make somebody like me buy more because I had a lot less shares than this before, but now it's such a great price. I have been buying and buying more. Well, $8.76. Tomorrow I can buy even more. Probably 10 more. That's like 80, $90. It's nothing, right? So these are some choices you got to make on your own. But yes, Yieldmax has suffered significant NAV erosion, but how you manage it is up to you. Again, you're still getting paid, and to look at it, you lost 9 grand, right? But you making 15, right? So there you go. Um, this security, I think this was a suggestion. It's down, but only have six of them. CrowdStrike is up. I paid 346 for one share. Now it's 444. So it's doing good with even one share. It doesn't pay a dividend. These are potential growth stocks that I bought. So I don't have that many, but it's okay. Cisco Systems is okay. I have two. I think I paid like $50, $63. So that's up. And that company been around for a long time. Cintas, I forgot what they do. They make uniforms or something like that. I bought this after the stock split, and I got a good price. 203, and it's 223 right now, so not too bad. Carvana, underlying security for CVNY. This is a Yield Max ETF for Carvana. Again, this was a pretty good price. I just bought into it. I wasn't holding this that long, but it's paying pretty well so far. Not too shabby. Again, Chevron, I do use it, so I bought it. you know, buy what you use. DoorDash, I do use it, so I bought it. This is a really good price to me. This is like double. I paid 105 and now it's 202. DoorDash is doing really well. Deck Outdoors Corporation, I bought this after the stock split again. This did not do well. It was 159 and now it's 127. So this is down. ECC, this is one of those stable payment ones here. Even this is down. This took a hit. This was a $9 stock and now it's 780. Everything is down, but again, it's still paying, so you don't really mind it. This is a guaranteed 14 cents per share here. So nothing to think about or wait for a declaration on. It's just going to pay you 14 cents every month. So there you go. Again, this went through a stock split as well. I paid 75 for two. Yeah, so 83 is up. This is up. FBY. This has nav erosion, but not crazy. Meta is still doing really well. So, you know, this is again was a $20 stock. It's only down to 16. It's not crazy nav erosion, which is good. And it's, again, it's still paying. So $661 is due this year, as estimated. And it's down $4. So again, what's my average? I paid $21 for this thing. It's down to 16. So there you go. That's that. Fedis, this is again another one that has a lot of special dividends. So I buy this for that. And it's doing okay. The security is. So I'm up actually. This is $19 stock and I've just $20 now. So yeah, and it pays special dividends. So it's good to hold. $54 for that one. Feet. That's that Dorsey Wright stuff from Yilmax. Only got 10 of those. Again, this is another one with significant nav erosion. This came out at $50 and now it's $35. So what did I pay? 44. But I thought I got a discount at 44 and I didn't even still lower than that right now. So it's $35. Again, Feppy was another $50 stock and it's down to 44. What did I pay? 47. Again, I thought I had a discount and I'm still under that too. So lost on that one too. 5e 38.57 and I paid 44.94. Again, I thought I had a good deal and it still went lower. Still went lower than the deal. Ay ay ay. This is a guaranteed 18 cents. And this is even down. Guggenheim Strategic Opportunities. This is CEF. Yeah, so good. It's one of those BDCs. Only have 10 of those. Even this is down to Google is still here. Google is still good. How much did I pay for this? Google, I paid 186. That's down $20 here. It's only 166 right now. Even Google is down. We in trouble. And then I have Google coverage with Curve. Um, I have Google coverage. Yeah, that's it. Google coverage with Curve. I didn't buy anything else. Then I also bought these Goldman Sachs ones for, again, for to slow down the nav erosion, and even these are taking hits. 47.87, and I think I paid $50 or close to $50. I paid 49.91, right? And even that took a $2 hit. This one 248. What did I pay? $50 for this one. I lost $2 here too. And these are supposed to be, NAV protection ones, and even they can't fight through this market. GPTY is a weekly, and even this is at a deep discount too. This was another stock that came out at $50. I'm taking hits everywhere. I paid 48, and I still lost money. It's 43. Hood, Robin Hood, 5 shares, $45.64. Okay, that's up. Thank God. Robinhood is up. I bit is what is IBIT doing? IBIT is up. Yeah, I only paid $24 for this bad boy, and it's a $59 stock right now. So yeah, this one is up. Interactive Brokers is I'm only up $1. This is about to have a stock split in 3 days. The 22nd, the 22nd, or next week or something when it starts trading. But anyway, if you wanted to get in on this, I think you still got time to buy it pre-stock split, or you can wait till afterwards. Some people might sell off from the gain, and you can get it then. But it's a 4 for 1. So for this one share, I'm gonna get 420 something. I don't remember what date it was, but yeah, I did buy one. I did send out a stock split video. I wasn't really interested, but then I said, let me go for Interactive Brokers. The rest of them cost too much. And Fastenal, I didn't really know what they really do, that company, but so I didn't buy that one. So I just bought Interactive Brokers. Intel, it's been around forever. Again, this was another NAV scaling off security that was $50, and even that's still down to $45 now. I paid 48, and it's 45. I lost $3 on this one. These are the Defiance, right? So Defiance weekly index stuff right here. And even they are on a deep discount right now. These normally were around $30, and now they're down to $24. I have paid 27, and it's down to 24. JP Morgan, is that the only one that's keeping its NAV? Might be. JP Morgan, I paid $49, and it's $52. So hopefully, thank God for JP Morgan. Again, these were just, this is a bomb. This was a potential growth stock, but it's bombing out. It was only a $2 stock anyway. I don't think I paid a lot. I paid $49, and now it's only 68 cents. So it's less than $20 now, but it's not like it's a heavy hit. If it went the other way, it would have been good, but since it didn't, only spent $50. Clip, Cran shares. This holding the nav pretty well. How much did I pay for this? I think I paid $30, 30 something dollars, $33. I just taking so long to load. Oh, $32, and now it's now it's 31. So this is what is keeping the nav pretty well. Cran shares. This one is a spin-off of a company. This is okay. LFGY is a weekly. Even this is down. This came out at $50 too, and it's $40. So nav erosion is serious for Yield Max here, but it's still paying. So there you go. I only got 30. Lean Lamb Research is 83. How much did I pay for this? 82. So yeah, even that, nothing is keeping the price here. Light Bridge, $10. Marathon is $16. Well, that's down too. I think I paid $20. Marrow. Okay, this pays pretty well. This is down too. What did Marrow come out? Did Marrow come out at $50? I think I'm hitting it. 29 is my average. I must have bought most of these when it was lower. I think this came out at $50 though, but I never bought it at the $50 price. So thank good for me. McDonald's is up. Three shares at 321. How much did I pay? 278. So yeah, pretty good. I'm up $50 almost. Um, MDT, Meta definitely up. Only got one share. Paid 486 and 640. Not too shabby. MO is $59. I paid $40. Nice. $19 up. Microsoft, I'm up not that much, probably like 20, almost $30. And then Microsoft's coverage, I got Microsoft coverage with Curve. Um, and that's it. And then got this new two leverage one from um, Defiance, and this is coverage on MicroStrategy. So MicroStrategy is doing really well, I think. How much should I pay for MicroStrategy? Only 135 each. Not too shabby. And now they're 413. So yeah, that's doing really well. All right, MicroStrategy. And now they got the two times leverage one. This is supposed to do their first payment tomorrow. Two times leverage from Defiance. And I also got two times leverage from Rec Shares on MSTR. And then I got coverage on Misty on MSTR from YieldMax. So yeah, I got a lot of Misty coverage and MSTR coverage going on here from a lot of different companies. T-Rex, Rex Shares, YieldMax, and Defiance. Looking at this coverage here. Micron Technology. Oh, look at this too. Misty again. Misty is down. How much did I pay? 36. When did I pay that? I think I put this in here wrong. I think it's 26. Whoops. Mm, 26. I didn't pay that much money for that thing. Micro MST, yeah, 26. And now it's 23. It has gone up to 44, but I definitely wasn't paying those kind of prices. That's for sure. I came in at 20 when I got my first set of shares, and then it did go up really high, but I wasn't buying at those prices. I think the highest I bought probably was 27 or 20 something like that. I definitely was under 30. So, but again, this is scheduled to say estimated 30,000 this year. So, we'll see about that. 30,000. So, it's been, going between, I saw it go down to 19, almost 18, and I saw it go all the way up to $44 last year. I didn't see $44 this year. So $44 last year though. Payments were higher last year too, so you never know. Then we got Micron, then it's Netra Energy here, and then we got Netflix coverage. Netflix is doing really well. I got one share Netflix. I paid 596 for it. Now it's 1,000 and change. And then I got Netflix coverage on Curve and Netflix coverage on YieldMax. And again, this is pretty easy on the nav erosion. This came out at $20 too, and it's only 18 bucks now. So it didn't go that far down. Netflix is a good company, so if the underlying is good, which look at it, then the ETF shouldn't go down that low. It came out at 20 bucks. It's still 18 is pretty decent. And then again, it should pay $800 this year. So still got that in the back, which is awesome. Um, so yeah, Nvidia is a 135 right now. How much did I pay for this? Yeah, this is also pre stock split too. That's how I end up with these 13. 120. All right, so I'm up 15 bucks. Not too shabby. And I do have two times leverage coverage on Nvidia from Rex Shares, and I have Nvidia coverage from YieldMax, and I have Nvidia coverage from the weekly roundhill. So I got a lot of Nvidia coverage here. I'm watching Nvidia, really, really watching it. And then I have the most in YieldMax here. Again, this came out $20 and it's 16 right now. So yeah, we did have some nav erosion again in YieldMax, but It's paying 8 grand this year, estimated. So yeah, you're kind of getting it back. Then it's the weekly ones here. I did put a lot of investment in this. This came out at $50, and you lost money on this too from Round Hill. It's $42 right now, but I think I got it even cheaper. What did I pay? 39. Yeah, so yeah, I got $39 for this. Not bad. It's 42 right now. It's going back up. Hopefully, it can get back to that $50. That'd be nice. Pana Alto. This was investment. It doesn't pay a dividend, but it's doing pretty well. Park Hotels and Resorts. Um, this pays a dividend. I think this is down, but it's still paying. So, all right. Planeteer, guys. It's 126 now. How much did I pay for it? $74. So yeah, Planeteer is doing really well. Um, that's that's nice. That's real nice right there. Like almost $60. So yeah, per share up. And then I have Planeteer coverage with Roundhill weekly. I have Planeteer coverage with Plady, and this is paying really well. I'm trying to buy some more of these, but this stock is really expensive. So now my average is 62. I bought some more recently. My average used to be lower than this. It was 50 something. But I did buy some today. So it pulled my cost per share up today to 62. But it used to be 50 something. But I was getting in because I feel like this week, Wednesday, this thing might pay close to $7, $6 per share. So I was trying to get in before the price goes up on Wednesday. I feel like it's gonna be $6 to $7 per share. I'm putting that out there. That's a guess. Don't buy anything based on what I said. I'm just guessing. Philip Morris, again, I know it's cigarettes. I don't personally smoke, but they make other stuff. So I did buy Philip Morris. It's a, stable dividend stock. PYPY, I picked up some more of these. This is PayPal's underlying stock. Again, this is a NAV erosion here too. This came out as $20 and it's 13.48. So yeah, Qualcomm is down. I paid 156, it's 153. QDTE, that's Round Hill. Again, Round Hill was like a $40 stock, and even they took a beating. They're feeling NAV erosion right now. It's 34, 34. This used to be like 41, $42. So all these, stable ones are taking hits now. QDTE again is these are all Nasdaq coverage. QDTE came out at $50 as well. It's down to $42 now. I mean, you get some deep discounts still if you want to buy into these things. These are weekly payers here, except for this one. Neos is still monthly. This is Nasdaq coverage. Neos is holding out. It's still $50, but it pays every month. These two pay every week. So, and then the last page here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Um, Still got Nasdaq coverage here. This is from Defiance. So again, this is a deep discount as well. This is a $30 stock, and now it's $25. So it's $5 off. It's a $5 off sale if you want to put it that way. It's normally like 30, 29 to $30 stock, and now it's down to 25. So this is also a discount. It did take the hit for NAV erosion and Defiance as well. Again, I did keep some quantum computing stocks. This one is down, but I have it there. Reddit does really well. Reddit is 107 now, and I think I got it for $46. So $46 per share, and it's 107 now. So that was a good one. This is a growth stock. It doesn't really pay a dividend, but I bought it for growth, and it's growing. RDTE is Russell coverage from Round Hill. So 50 shares of that. This is again a 40 something dollar stock, and now it's only $34. So it's a sale on that too. RLI, this is after the stock split, so it's only up $1. It didn't really move that much. Again, SCHD also went through a stock split as well, and I picked up most of these after the stock split. So 50 shares. Um, this is down probably $4 when it split. I think it was $30 or something like that. So yeah, this is a discount too. SDTY two is S&P coverage from Yilmax. Again, NAV erosion. This came out at $50 and it's down to 44. Super Computers is the underlying stock. It's $44. And SMCY, this is serious NAV erosion. This came out at $50. I definitely didn't buy it at $50, but this came out at $50 and now it's only $21. How much did I buy it for? $24 is my average cost for this thing. I've been buying it in pieces, when it's down. So I definitely didn't pay $50, but it did come out at $50, this stock. Snowy, I just bought some more of this. This is down too. Snowy came out at $20 and now it's down to 15.50. Um yeah, I paid $18 for this. So yeah, I'm down on this one. SoFi, Sunoco, Sony. Again, that's PlayStation guys. Buy what you use. All those boyfriends or kids with those PS5s and 4s in their house. So Christmas time. Buy Sony. Buy what you use. SoundHound AI. AI is, it's still reasonable to buy it, even though the market is down now. I had those for a while. Those are growth stocks again. They don't pay anything, but I bought it for potential growth to see if they grow or not. You never know. Soxy is the target 12. It had a little bit of NAV erosion, but it's not that down. It's $3 down. This came out at $50 and now it's 47. SPYI is Neos. Again, this is supposed to be my NAV safety ones. So it's doing pretty well. It's 49. I think it was $50 or $51. What did I pay for this thing? $51 and now it's down to 49. So it didn't lose that much money. Seagate Technology. Again, this was a growth stock. Is it up? Let's see. It's 109 now. Oh yeah, it's up. I paid $96 and now it's 109. So yeah, it's growing, which is good. SBOL, it's probably down. This is like 21, $22 and it's down to $19 now. So Symbiotic too was also a growth stock and I think it's down. What did I pay? Yep, 33 and now it's only 28. So it's down not that much, but again, it doesn't pay anything, so it's nothing to offset the fact that it's going down. It's just going down. Tempest AI. Again, AI craze here. I do have this still. I forgot, was this one of those Pelosi buys? Might be. It doesn't pay anything again, but I bought it for growth. It's only up $1 right now. It did take a hit with the market. I know it was up higher than this before. And then in Granite shares, yield boost category here. This is index coverage, I think. So yeah, this is paying pretty well. It just came out. This came out, I think, at $25. It did take a NAV hit also, 1960 here. But yeah, this is part of the yield boost series from Granite shares. Um, can't say nothing about that. Tractor Supply, again, for you guys out here in the suburbs like me who have the store around you. This is after the stock split. They had a 1 for 15 stock split. So I did get into this before the stock split. So I got these 15 shares. And I am down $4 a share. It's 52 and I paid 56 even after the stock split. So even that can't hold up. But if you use this stuff and you have farmland around you, the store is still being used. So When the market recovers, they should recover also. Tesla, that stock is all over the place, but I got a really good price. So I paid 187 a share, and now it's 342. So that's up. Tesla's still up for me. TSLP, that's my coverage for Tesla under curve. I have coverage for Tesla under yield max, which is significant nav erosion. This even had a reverse stock split, you know, 3 for 1 or something like that. And it's still down. So they tried to save it, and it's pain again, and then it went back down, still again. So I just have to deal with it. That's all I can say for it, right? That's all I can do. I just have to deal with it. It's still paying though. Still getting a dividend on it. What is my cost basis? 14.50, and it's $9.09 right now. So it's a good buying time, I guess. Obviously, I don't think Tesla's going anywhere, and Tesla is still underlying security is still pretty high. That's probably why I keep keeping this position. I did have a lot more of this. I had like 700 of these. I did sell it off before it went down when it was still over $10. So I kind of knew Tesla would took a hit with these tariffs and stuff like that. But I still have some. I might buy it back, as I said. But I don't know about this one. Tesla was the first one from Yilmax. That's why I think they save it. But I haven't seen them save a lot of stuff recently, like AIYY and Murney. They letting those things go down and just, to almost disappear. So Tesla, all right, let's see what happens. I still got Tesla coverage for weekly with Round Hill too. So I got Tesla coverage a lot here. This came out at $50, and now it's a deep discount at $40. So, and then I also have Tesla coverage from Yield Boost. So I have a lot of Tesla coverage. It doesn't actually have to be yield max because of the serious nav erosion. I mean, I got coverage in other places here, but even the rest of them, again, even the yield boost one that came out the latest. No, the round hill one came out the latest. Even this took a significant hit. This came out at $25, and now it's 12.67. I don't know, man. Tesla is just a really, really volatile stock. But for backup, we got stuff like Texas Instruments, which is a die-hard security, something to keep in your account. Texas Roadhouse, this restaurant is awesome and it's doing pretty well. I paid 148. It's 193 a share right now, so not too shabby. Unity Software is another growth stock. It doesn't pay a dividend, but it might do good. Uber is doing excellent for growth stock, and whoever uses Uber, I do use Uber even though I have a car. If I go to the cruise line, or if I go to the airport, or the parking lot to pick up my car, it's really good. And Uber Eats, you know what I'm saying? Uber I got at 77, and now it's $92. So it's growing. UBS, banking stock, doesn't pay that much, but it's pretty stable. So not too shabby. Uranium, again, uranium goes with the quantum computing because they need new energy for all the power needed for quantum computing. So, it's a play here. It didn't cost that much. It doesn't pay a dividend. Again, it was a potential growth stock. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it was an investment. OT is a weekly payer now from Yilmax. So this is significant nav erosion here. Again, this one came out at $20 also, and it's down to $6. So it's taking a serious beating. This one here, but it's still paying. Like I said, so there you go. This is my tax-free one for people who live in New York, VTN. This is about 7 cents. It's six cents and change, but it's a lot of decimals. So it's about 7 cents per share per month, totally tax free. don't pay anything on it. So from this 400 shares, and the price has not taken a beat. It's probably 10 cent down, if anything. It This has withstand the market here. It's standing tall against the market for whoever lives in New York who bought this. This is about only 10 cents down. So $328 tax free money for the year. Not too shabby. Wipro, it pays a little bit of dividend, but I didn't really buy it for that. It's a potential growth stock, and it's probably taking a hit right now too with everything else. Walmart is standing strong though. Walmart I got at $59, and Walmart is now $98. So Walmart is doing pretty awesome. The dividend is not high, but it's Walmart, so there you go. It will grow. I do shop at Walmart very often. It's not that far from my house. Quick, about 10 or less than 10-minute drive. So I'm in there all the time. Yield Max XYZ, formerly Square. It's serious nav erosion on this also. This was a $20 stock and now it's 9.65. So that's the truth of it. But it's still paying. So you lost half of your money, but you got paid half of your money. So there you go. And you might get still paid half of your money next year. So Ybit, it's a BTC one from Yilmax. This is again, what was this, $20? This was a $20 stock too. I paid 13 for it. So I'm still down in the 13 and now it's 10 for me, but this did come out at $20, so we have bought it at that price, but it's still paying. So YBTC, this is now weekly. This is a $50 security and it's down to $46. And this is actually up. How much did I pay for this? $50. Yep, $50. And now it's 46, so I'm down $4. This is a significant hit for Ethereum. Ethereum is doing pretty good now. Maybe this will go back up, but yeah, I bought more of these today because it was down so much. So 36. My cost basis used to be a lot higher than this before today. My cost basis probably was like $45. This used to be a $50 stock. Um, Now it's down to $25. So I did pick up some of these today and brought my cost basis down to 36. But my cost basis used to be 40 something. But yeah, this is significantly down. But I think that the cryptocurrencies are turning around now, so they're going back up. That's why I decided to buy some more today because the price was so cheap. This is supposed to be announced next week. That's the end of the month next week. Next week, this is a monthly payer, so hopefully it pays something good. Next week, this is from Round Hill. YMAX, this is a weekly payer. This is like everything that they hold. This is take a significant hit too. This was a $20 stock. What's my cost basis on this? $17. Look at that. This was a $20 stock and now it's down to 13.91. So that's what's happening there. And then finally, the last Granite Share one for the coverage on S&P 500. Again, this came out $25 and it's down to 21. So even these new ones are taking a nav hit too. How much did I pay for this? 23. Even at $23, I'm still losing money. So yeah, altogether I spent $187 and 187,850 spot 23. This is the money I poured into my portfolio, and right now it's only worth $154. 154,962 spot 28. So I am experiencing serious nav erosion, and the value of my portfolio is significantly down. But what I'm down and what I'm supposed to make for the year, They said it's $85,000. That's estimated though, right? Because it could be more or less than that. Because I mean, you don't know the prices of most of these things until declaration date, right? So they're guesstimating here. It could be more than this. It could be less than this. But let's just put it that way. My difference is about 30,000, but I'm supposed to make 85,000. So am I going to sell off my portfolio because I'm down $30,000? No. That's my personal choice. Some people get scared and might decide to sell. That's your choice too. I'm just talking about what I'm doing. My idea is not to sell it off, right? You can sell some stuff, you can move around some stuff, you could do what I did. Like I said, I tried to buy stuff that was even nav safe and even those weren't safe. But am I happy I got out of the other ones that had more significant nav erosion because I would have lost even more money? Yes. So you can't leave your portfolio stagnant. At the end of the day, you have to look at it, rearrange it, you know? Look at it, rearrange it the way you think you could. I did put more inference, like I said, into the weeklies than I did before because waiting a whole 4 weeks, you never know what could happen in the market. So I do have more exposure. Like here, before I used to only have like 10 or 20, but now I increased it to 60. And this is weekly coverage on the NASDAQ, you know. And I did take away from, say, Tesla, which I had 600 shares before, and now I'm down to 245. So, and then again, this is significantly half of the price that it was. So I thought that was a good idea to do that. Come out of this. And even though I want Tesla coverage, I went here. I went to weekly coverage of Tesla when I sold out of this because this stock is significantly more money than this one. And also, like I said, you get paid every week so you can see what's going on versus waiting a whole month to figure out that you only got 45 cents from Tesla when you could get 45 cents per week from Roundhill. So there you go. And then even this one, even though it took a significant loss, this is paying um, more than Tesla also because it has that extra way they do the cover calls in granite shares, which is different from what YieldMax does. So I just looked at whatever can give me an edge, kind of, right? You know, and see what happens. So that's what you got to do. You always got to rearrange your portfolio. I am constantly buying more too. I am not just leaving it there and letting it sit. I'm constantly buying more shares when I see good prices and bringing down my cost basis. So that's also being done, which is awesome. So there you go. So that's that. And that is the portfolio review for Bluayado. Some investment stocks for growth, some all around the stocks that's diehards, businesses that been in business for years like Philip Morris and Chevron, and then also the dividend ETFs, and then the regular staple guaranteed payer dividend ones like VTN, which is tax free. So that's the portfolio of you guys. So yeah, 187 850 spot 23 is what I paid, and current value is 154 962 spot 28. And then for payment calculators, I see, what are we gonna make? That's that one. Fire. They think I'm gonna make $6,183.19 this month. And so far, what did I make? What did I make this month? May. We got 3 weeks in for May. So far, I made $4,977.91. But I still got 2 more weeks to go, which is Wednesday. Um, I did buy more shares of MVTY. Yeah, so yeah, this is a portfolio review. Let's not go into that. I'm sidetracked, guys. I'm sidetracked. But yeah, that's it. Portfolio review wise. Let's see what happens. This is Blue Iotta channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. See you next time.